Singapore's Prime Minister says the country is not immune to global problems, but how it has navigated trials and tribulations throughout its history gives it the confidence to chart the way forward.
Loong recorded his annual National Day message at Singapore's newest attraction, Changi Airport. Elizabeth Neo with more.
Global demand and international trade have weakened, said Prime Minister Hsien, and this has affected the country's manufacturing sector and trade-related services.
The world is entering a more troubled period. We face grave challenges. One, economic uncertainties, with trade and globalization under pressure. Two, strategic risks, with growing frictions between the major powers. And three, existential threats, with global warming and rising sea levels.
But Mr. Lee said other parts of Singapore's economy are still doing well. In a bicentennial edition of his National Day message, he noted that even before the arrival of the British in 1819 and Singapore's independence in 1965, the country had gone through many ups and downs in its journey to nationhood. And like the slowdowns experienced before, Singapore will similarly take this one in its stride. This by continuing to make progress in transforming industries and upgrading its workforce to address not just longer-term challenges, but see it through a more immediate downturn.
By continuing to invest heavily in our people, we enable each one of us to take advantage of new opportunities at every stage of life. This is a joint endeavor. The government will keep on helping every citizen to achieve your potential and contribute your best to Singapore.
And for those who wish to work longer, Mr. Lee said the retirement and re-employment ages will be raised, and he will give more details at the National Day rally later this month. He said Singapore must also continue to renew itself, citing developments like Changi Airport Terminal 5 and the Tuas Megaport as ways the city-state creates new opportunities for Singaporeans. And he said Singapore must constantly come up with fresh ideas and break new ground to stay ahead.
What limits our possibilities is not the physical size of our island, but the ingenuity of our people and the boldness of our spirit. Our island story has many more bright chapters to unfold. Let us, today's Singaporeans, be as intrepid as our ancestors who came from distant lands and made this their home, and be as tough as our parents and grandparents who endured war and occupation and rebuilt their lives.